Final division on day 2 of 3 days of competition here from Greenville, South Carolina. This is the Fittest of South Carolina 2024. My name is B.Friendly, and these are the top men from the state. First of 3 heats of men taking on the 5th of 7 scored events on the weekend. They had 2 events yesterday, 3 today, and 2 tomorrow. This workout is called Don't Do Me Like That. We'll show you why. We got a 9-round workout. It's a lot of information on the screen there, I know. But basically, each of the 9 rounds starts with 5 shuttle runs and ends with 12 alternating pistol squats. In between, they must do some version of a handstand push-up and a pull-up gymnastics movement. The first 5 rounds are kipping deficit handstand push-ups to a 4-inch deficit, as you see the man working through here, with kipping just of our pull-ups. 6 and 9 is the rep scheme throughout. Round 6, 7, and 8, they'll go to a strict handstand push-up with no deficit and increase the difficulty of the gymnastics to kipping chest to bar pull-up. Still 6 and 9. And in the final round, just 6 regular kipping handstand push-ups, which will feel great at that point, and 1 set of 9 bar muscle-ups. All to be done with a 20-pound weight vest on. 3 heats of 7. And in this first heat, closest to us on the pull-up bar is Christian Carmona. Comes in with 200 points. Next to him is Fidel Chavez in the green. Comes in at 202 points. Chad Beck, no shirt on, is the 3rd man on this side of the floor. He's currently 13th overall in the division. 250 points. 8th place on event 3 earlier today. Other side of the floor, Josh Monroe, no shirt on, working on the single leg squats. He's in 7th place overall in the division. He started the day in 15th, but he took a 5th and a 4th earlier on the back-to-back scored events, catapult 8 spots up the leaderboard. He also had a 6th place finish yesterday, going to 20th. Now the 20th was on a rope climb density workout. So when the power output and strength has been on the menu, Monroe's been good. In the realm of gymnastics, only 1 sample size so far, another one coming up here, not as good. Next to him, Chris Didyong just ripped through another set of handstand push-ups. He'll be in the purple. He's got 18th place currently with 222 points. And the all-black jogging out of screen there's Logan Bryant, and Joshua Stevenson is on the handstand push-ups in round number 2. We got 3 heats. 30-minute time cap per heat. Streamed a lot of hours of coverage today, so forgive me if I don't speak consistently all the way through. Try to save it for the dramatic moments if possible. Chavez out front there in the heat, moving into the 3rd round. Looks like Didyong is going to be 2nd. Chavez on the right in the green, Didyong in the purple. He's got 1 more pistol squat to go, and he'll advance into the 3rd round of shuttle runs. Looks like Chad Beck will be the 3rd man to do so. No shirt on, right side of the screen. Chad's 2 younger brothers, Seth and Weston, will be in the final heat. Pretty cool to have 3 of them from the same family competing here in the same division. They have all competed here before. Chad has been on the podium here before. I think he may have been 2nd place last year, in fact. Chavez on that handstand push-ups right side of the screen. Green. Didyong gonna join him in the purple. He's gonna kick up right away. Again, 4-inch deficit. They do have the 20-pound weight vest on. Chad Beck making his way back, and these 3 guys have really pulled ahead here in Heat 1. Now in the outside lane over there, Josh Stevenson takes over the 4 spot in the heat. Fidel Chavez, about 11 reps ahead of Did Young. Did Young about 5 pull-ups ahead of Chad Beck. Monroe now 5th in the heat out of 7. Tries to chase down Stevenson, and 1 more rep. Logan Bryan in all black on the left. Just like that, Carmona takes off ahead of him. So Carmona and Bryant basically stride for stride back in the heat right now.
No role models in them here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory.
Chavez in the green on the shuttle runs in round 4. Did Young now is set to join him.
I can't fast like now. I'm running white neighborhoods. They got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich because I can have it. Got defensiveness and now I was the same way out. And then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a beat, a celebrity. Before I started calling drifts so heavily. Back when you could get a plat without no melody. You wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA.
Single leg squats, easily the most challenging part of this workout for Chad Beck. One rep to go for Chavez on the right side of the screen. Gets it. Go ahead to the pull-up bar for 9 more kipping pull-ups. Both the pull-ups and the chest bar pull-ups are mandated. To be done in the kipping variety, no butterfly allowed.
Bird trap. You think about it, and rap, she went flirting back and taking off her skirt. Let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my
The only visual indication you'll have that an athlete is advancing past the first 5 rounds is that the equipment team will remove the yellow plates and the strict handstand push-ups will be done without a deficit. Chavez and Did Young pulling ahead of the field here. Chavez in the green on the right, Did Young in the purple, both working on the single leg squats in round 4. Final rep for Chavez, and he'll hit the shuttle runs once again. 2 reps to go for Did Young. Trot into the shuttle runs. Chad Beck on the pull-up bar. Left side of the screen, Josh Stevenson on the shuttle run. Josh Monroe on the shuttle run. Chavez should be heading to the handstand push-ups with the deficit for the final time. Looks like he's going to pause to get some chalk. Did Young now on his final shuttle run. Chavez with a 2 reps advantage. Did Young looking better on the handstand push-ups, though Chavez comes off the wall. Did Young's going to take over the lead in the heat. Hearing it from his fans over there on the corral. Chavez 1 final rep here on the deficit. He gets it, so Did Young and Chavez tied on reps now. Stevenson on the pull-up bar. equipment team moving plates for Kid Young and Chavez. Chad Beck on the trot. Josh Monroe, one more handstand push-up, middle left. One more, the judge says one more. I think that should have been a no rep, but maybe it was. Chavez and Didion both head out on the shuttles at the same time. Chavez half a rep ahead already though as he's jogging on the right, and Didion, as you see, walking in the purple on the left. We're about 11 minutes into the 30-minute time cap. Christian Carmona, right side of the floor, jogging on the shuttle run. Chad Beck back on the wall, Monroe on the wall. He kicks down. All right. Is that yours? Who put that there? And we get our first chance to see the strict handstand push-ups here. Chavez on the right, and then Didion is going to come join him on the left. Chavez was hitting the wall a bit in terms of the deficit handstand push-ups, but he kicks up first. That's one good rep. And a second one. Let's see if he goes for a third. Hope he'll come down. Didion kick up. Great on the kipping and looks pretty good on the strict, but maybe loses balance there. Comes back down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. And Didion once again will take over thanks to the handstand push-up proficiency. Chavez only has gotten 3 of the 6 done. Chad Beck's plates are now being removed, so he is maintaining the 3 position in the heat. You guys see those single leg squats, the mobility in the ankle is just not great, but every other part of this workout's looking relatively fine. Chest to bars, kipping on the left for Didion. Carmona, regular kipping pull-ups on the right side of the screen. Stevenson upside down, left side of the screen. Didion will finish up round number 6. About a 12. Oh no, he's got the pistol to go, excuse me. Monroe off on the trot here. Logan Bryant as well. Chavez to the chest bar pull-ups. Easy step for Chavez. Chad Beck heads off on the shuttle run to start round number 6. Coach from the stands telling Chad Beck to slow it down on the jog and take 2 sets on the handstand push-ups if he needs to. We'll see. Didion heads out on the shuttles around number 7 as we approach the 14-minute mark. Didion, a little hustle there. Logan Bryant, deficit handstand push-ups. Stevenson, as plates have been removed at this point, so he's 4th in the heat. He's on the far left side of the screen in the light green, blue shorts. Monroe working through what I believe is his last set of deficit handstand push-ups. It's 2. Bryant likely doing the same in the all black, also on the left half of the screen. Only man upside down right now. Chad Beck, 2 strict handstand push-ups to go. Didion gets another set of strict handstand push-ups in the books. He'll head to the pull-up bar for...
We are 15 minutes in, 30-minute cap. Keep working, boys, keep plugging away.
Chad Beck gets his first set of strict handstand push-ups done. And he'll head to the pull-up bar for some chest-to-bar pull-ups. Did Young, left side of the screen, is a full round ahead of Beck. Chavez on the right in the green is in between them. There goes Did Young, Chavez, Beck, and then Stevenson, left side of the screen. He's heading out on some shuttle runs in round number 6. Plates are starting to be removed for Logan Bryant, who is past Monroe. He'll be 5th in the heat. Monroe and Carmona will be 6 and 7. Last set of regular pull-ups for Logan Bryant. Did Young, final single leg squat in round 7. 2 rounds of this workout remain for him, the 16-20 mark. This round will still have strict handstand push-ups and chest bar pull-ups. The final round, he'll have kipping handstand push-ups and bar muscle-ups. Carmona takes off on the right side of the screen for another set of shuttle runs. Josh Stevenson, far left side, staring down the wall for his first set of strict handstand push-ups.
Don't push that.
Chad Beck strategizing with his coach in the middle of shuttle runs, trying to track down Did Young. Not sure if he's aware of Chavez. Did Young, final set of chest to bar pull-ups on the left side of the screen. Josh Monroe. He'll progress to round number 6. See the green plates exposed for him. So only Christian Carmona is still on the first 5 rounds, far right side of the screen with the yellow plates. The other 6 guys are in rounds either 6, 7, or 8. Did Young, the only one in round 8. He's got 12 single leg squats to go before getting into round 9. No rep for Beck there. Chavez. One good strict handstand push-up right side of the screen. Did Young, final 2 pistols in the 8th round. He should be entering round 9 here at the 19:15 mark. Head back, another failed rep there. Stevenson, left side of the screen, onto the chest to bar pull-ups, maintaining his lead over Bryant and Monroe. Logan Bryant in the black gets a strict handstand push-up in the books. There we go for Chad Beck.
Boys, 10 minutes, this is not
Did Young, left side of the screen, purple shirt. Stick, skipping, handstand push-ups. Gonna feel great at this point in the workout after those strict handstand push-ups of deficit. Should be easy. And no problem at all there for Did Young. Now comes the bar muscle up. And with no one else really close to him.
Heat number 2, individual male, athlete corral, please. Heat number 2.
Let's see how Did Young looks on these muscle ups. Chris Did Young, 18th place, entering this event, looking to set the top score to beat. 4 muscle ups to go, and 12 squats after that. Single leg squats, of course. And a super confident set of 9 for Chris Did Young. Chris Did Young called back for one last rep. Now you can go. 22:19 for Chris Did Young. He'll be the winner of heat number 1. $22.19. Chavez and back to the wall at the same time here. Back on his last set of strict handstand push-ups. I think he should do singles throughout. Let's see what he chooses to do. Chavez into the final round of the workout. He's a full round behind Chavez. Fidel Chavez into the muscle ups. Six reps good for Chavez. He'll drop off the bar there. Chad Beck grinds out rep 4 of 6 in round number 8. Carmona will head off on another jog. Still has the yellow plates on it. Chavez, final muscle up great.
Keep fighting, Chad. Keep fighting, boy.
Last 5 reps here for Chavez. And Fidel Chavez will get across the line. 24:47 for Chavez. second finisher in the heat. Chad's back.
5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Final set of chest bar pull-ups. Those have not been an issue for him at all. The single leg squats have been the killer for him throughout. Ground his way through, found a way to get them done. Got 2 more sets of those. 1 more shuttle run. 6 skipping handstand push-ups and 9 bar muscle ups. Carmona has progressed through the final set of deficit handstand push-ups. Stevenson working on some chest to bars far side of the rig. Monroe and Bryant walking through some shuttle runs. Chad Beck in his second to last set of single leg squats. We got 4 minutes in the cap. Carmona working on the single leg squats as well. Chad Beck entering the 9th and final round of this workout. Looking to be the 3rd finisher in heat 1 of 3 here with the elite men. This is event 5 of 7 for the weekend.
3 minutes, boys, 3 minutes.
One more shuttle run for Chad Beck. 2.5 minutes to go. See if we can get him in under the cap. 6 skipping handstand push-ups, 9 bar muscle ups, 12 single leg squats. Logan Bryant grinds out another good rep there. 1 rep to go in that set for him. Stevenson working on some single leg squats. Even the Kipping handstand push-ups, 3 done for Beck. Monroe grinds out a rep there.
90 seconds,
Back on the wall.
90 seconds. Every rep. Give me every rep. Let's go.
No rep on a Kipping handstand push-up.
All the way to the fellas. Every rep counts. Every rep.
Carmona finishes up 5 rounds.
Let's go.
Stevenson, no rep there. Chad Beck, no rep. Monroe,
To the end, fellas. Here we go.
he gets one.
1 minute. Let's go.
Final minute for heat 1 here. One more rep for Chad Beck here.
30 seconds.
Let's hope he gets the muscle ups. Logan Bryant ripping through some chest to bars here right at the end. Stict handstand push-ups, no problem for Carmona.
10.
Logan Bryan's going to try to get a couple single leg squats in.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Chad Beck
1, time.
fights to the finish. Got to give him credit for that.
Way to fight, boy. Way to fight.
Chris, got a minute? This whole thing, relatively close to your chin there.
Yeah.
What's the critical part of this workout? Why are you so much better than the rest of the guys?
Oh, it's definitely the pistols. So I think if you were running too hot on the shuttles, it was going to catch up your legs on the pistols. So I figured I would rest on the shuttles, trot about 2 laps, trot another 2 laps, walk a lap, and then break going into the handstand, but don't break them up. Chop going into the rig and try and go unbroken. So luckily I was able to get the 9 at the end. I didn't think that was going to happen.
The muscle-ups.
Yeah.
So, those look good.
I appreciate it. They've come a long way from what people are saying. So
Just over 22 minutes.
22:19.
Did you practice this workout?
I did. So, and I probably gave myself a couple pistols. I was 27:59 on practice.
Wow.
So I guess the atmosphere. Yeah, homeboy in the green shirt, I definitely was trying to chase him down a little bit. So
You did that and then some.
yeah,
Is that a good time to beat? 2 heats to go.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to get back in that second heat tomorrow. So
I think that there'll be some guys who struggle with this. That was a good performance.
yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice shirt, by the way.
What's that?
Nice shirt, by the way.
Hey, it was a gift. There's a gift.
Actually, really
I'm
do.
gonna wear something underneath this. The best. Might as well come out and tear up a little bit.
No, it's a good shirt. Good work, Chris.
Thanks,
See
bye.
you tomorrow. All right. Heat 2 gentlemen are on the floor. Kyle Eubanks, orange shirt there. Ricky Netherton in the red tank top. Alec Frost will be wearing green. Other side of the ring. Other side of the lanes, I guess. Gino Spratley, in black. Creighton Benson. Bobby Gearsall. And Gunnar Wilson. Time to have some fun. That's what Bobby's got to say to me. Let's take a look at the workout. Event 5, Don't Do Me Like That. 30-minute time cap on this one. It's 9 rounds, split into a 5-3-1 format. Every round, all 9 rounds, start with 5 shuttle runs and end with 12 alternating single leg squats. In the middle, there are some handstand push-ups and some variations of pull-ups. First 5 rounds are the same. 6 deficit handstand push-ups, the 4-inch deficit. We see the setup within there. 9 regular kipping pull-ups, no chest to bar, no butterfly allowed. Rounds 6, 7, and 8. The handstand push-ups will become strict but remove the deficit. And the pull-ups will turn into chest to bar pull-ups. Again, must be kipping, no butterfly. Final round, the handstand push-ups will have no deficit and you can kip them. And the muscle-ups will enter the conversation for the first time.
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Second of 3 heats for the individual men on day 2 of competition here. This is event number 5 of 7 for the weekend. And we've had some shuffling up on the leaderboard after this morning's events. There were 2 events yesterday, 2 events, about an hour and a half ago, actually. Gunnar Wilson, farthest away from us, is currently in 16th place with 246 points. Kyle Eubanks, who's closest to us, is in 15th place with 248. Creighton Benson is in 14th, also with 248. Gino Spratley is dropped from 8th to 12th. He's on 252. Alec Frost went from 9th to 11th. He's on 254. Ricky Netherton has moved up 2 spots from 11th to 9th. He's at 270. And Bobby Gearsall, who was 12th to start the day, took 3rd and 2nd on the lifting events with the rowing earlier and now sits in 4th overall with 317 points. I know that Bobby is not the best at pistols. There's a lot of pistols in this workout, and we just talked to Chris Tidyoung, who said that they are the most important part of this workout. This men's field is extremely tight. And we'll see if Bobby can salvage the pistols here and capitalize on a good performance to keep him in the top heat for tomorrow. He is in the lead currently, and now we're going to get to see those pistols for the first time on the left side of the screen with the blue shorts and the green shoes. Creighton Benson next to him, and Gino Spratley, to his right, will be the first three guys to the single leg squats. Eubanks in the orange on the right side of the screen, and Gunnar Wilson far left in the blue will be next. Here comes Netherton, and two more pull-ups for Bross. And now all 7 guys at the minute 50 mark will be on this first set of 12 single leg squats. Benson overtakes Gearsall. Creighton Benson, 4th place last night on the double up rope climb workout. Josh Monroe, from the previous heat, has kind of been the antithesis to him. That was his worst workout. He did pretty well on the other 3, and he struggled on this. So Creighton Benson, potentially with an opportunity for another good workout here, we'll definitely be keeping our eyes on him. Alec Bross, 1 more single leg squat to go in round 1. And with that, all of the men will move into round 2. Benson back on the wall first. He kicks up immediately. Gearsall takes a breath or two, and now he'll kick up second in the heat. They're both on the left side of the screen right next to each other. Benson kicks down. He's done with that set of 6, no problem. Gearsall also easy set of 6 for him. Gino Spratley and Kyle Eubanks will be the next 2 guys up. Eubanks far right side of the screen. Eubanks middle on the left half of the floor. Gunnar Wilson on the far left in the blue will kick up as Gearsall and Benson work on the pull-ups in round number 2. Benson 3 single leg squats and now 4 before Gearsall gets 1. Eubanks on the right side of the screen, the orange shirt, will step forward 3rd in the heat. Spratley basically lockstep with him. Wilson, 1 more rep to go, and he'll move forward as Benson enters round 3 of the shuttle runs. Netherton off the wall for the handstand push-ups in round 2, and Bross with 3 reps to go in round number 2. Gearsall follow Benson, and Eubanks is caught up to him. So it's Benson, Gearsall, and then Eubanks. Spratley 4 reps behind. And Spratley will move forward, 4th in the heat. Bross locks out another handstand push-up. Both Netherton and Wilson with judge's hand up on their set of squats. Benson back on the wall for the handstand push-ups, which looks like the easiest part of the workout for him. Bross in the green shirt onto his pull-ups in round 2. In general, the pull-ups, chest bar pull-ups, and bar muscle-ups do not seem to be too much of a hindrance for these guys. A few of them will struggle with the handstand push-ups at some point. But as Chris Didyoung, who set the top time in heat number 1 at 22:19, told us, the pistols is where this workout seems to be won or lost. Nine rounds, 12 pistols per round. Over 100 pistols in this workout. And the shuttle runs, with the nuance of having to bend down and touch the ground, do have a kind of compounding effect on the hamstrings particularly. So even with the weight vest on and the handstand push-ups and pull-up variations in the picture, don't discount how much this workout taxes the legs. Eubanks looks like he's about to overtake Gearsall for second in the heat. Benson all alone in round number 4 of the shuttle runs at this point. Alec Ross, right side of the screen, is 1 round behind Benson. Hands up for both Gearsall and Eubanks. Eubanks does move ahead of Gearsall by about 2 reps. It equates to about a half a shuttle run. Bobby Gearsall glances over at him. I wouldn't worry too much about him if I was Gearsall. This one is definitely about staying in your own lane. When you have one movement like that, that's notably challenging for you. Benson into the handstand push-ups again. They're behind Spratley, no problem at all. Wilson and Netherton on the pull-up bar. Looks like they'll move forward and basically tied on reps at this point. Spratley into the shuttle runs on the same round as Eubanks and Gearsall. Gearsall, who started out in the lead, has already yielded spots to Benson and Eubanks. Spratley potentially chasing him down now also. Alec Frost working on another set of deficit handstand push-ups. Benson, no problem on the pull-ups. Eubanks and Gearsall on the handstand push-ups. Looks like Gearsall's going to finish those first. Rick Jones, you get a chance to see him behind the lens there. Master of artistry when it comes to CrossFit competitions. Definitely check out Rick Jones films if you don't know who Rick Jones is. Eubanks up on the pull-up bar, and now Gearsall as well. Benson's kind of laughing and smiling with his judge. He finishes up there and should be starting in on the final set, or the final of these first 5 rounds. Gearsall loses the hat. Eubanks glances over at him. Netherton moves into another round of shuttle runs. Wilson as well. Spratley on the pull-up bar, only a few reps behind Gearsall and Eubanks. Eubanks stays in the second spot. He's got about a 3-rep single leg squat lead over Gearsall. He's got about 10 reps on Spratley. Well, you'll see Spratley's cycle rate is a little bit better. Benson into his final set of Kipping deficit handstand push-ups. Easy day for him once again. They'll strip his plates down. He'll be the first athlete in this heat to move into the second portion of the workout. Just throw up a little reminder for you of what the workout is. 9 rounds. Shuttle runs and pistols at the beginning and end of all of them. The first 5 rounds, which are now done for Benson, are the deficit handstand push-ups and the Kipping pull-up. He'll move into chest to bars with strict handstand push-ups, no deficit, for the next 3 rounds. So it's Benson, Eubanks, Gearsall, Spratley, and then Netherton and Wilson are still rep for rep. Alec Ross, the back of this heat. We're approaching 10 minutes out of the 30-minute time cap. We had 2 finishers in the first heat. Chris Didyoung, 22:19. Fidel Chavez, 24:47. Chad Beck got to the muscle-ups but did not get any. Eubanks done with, no rep for Gearsall there on his final rep. Not sure what it was for. So Eubanks now Gearsall is done. 5 reps behind Eubanks at this point. Eubanks will finish up the last set of pull-ups as Gearsall gets started on him. Spratley moves to the pull-up bar. Gearsall finish up that set of pull-ups. 5 rounds done, now complete for him. They should be moving his plates, and they are. Strict handstand push-ups for Creighton Benson. Right there with the green plates. Easy set for him. Netherton now ahead of Wilson, but again, it's only by half of a shuttle run. Those guys have been side by side this entire workout. Eubanks second in the heat on the right side. You'll see him coming into the picture in the orange. Here's all in Spratley battling it out in the 5th set of single leg squats. Here's all should have 1 to go. So he'll maintain the lead over Spratley. Benson, 1 more chest to bar pull-up to go. Back on the rig, only man doing pull-ups. He'll move forward for the pistols again. Alec Ross on the handstand push-ups, 1 last rep in this set. He locks it out. I believe that's only 4 sets of those done for him, so he'll still have 1 more set to go. So Creighton Benson at the 12:30 mark, working on the single leg squats in round number 6. Eubanks is gonna kick up for some strict handstand push-up work. Let's see how those look for him. Orange shirt there. Six done. Let's see what Gearzal's got to answer in the blue shorts over there. He'll do 3 and come down. Eubanks, right side of the screen, has gotten 5 chest to bar pull-ups done. And Spratley will head to the wall. Gearzal back up in the blue shorts. Down to singles though. And Eubanks done with his first set of chest to bar pull-ups, solidly in second in the heat. Let's see about Spratley here on the right side of the screen. There's 1, 2. Gearzal's got 1 to go. Benson in the middle is on the 2nd set of these. Spratley kicks down. Gearzal kicks back up. Gearzal finishes his first set of strict handstand push-ups, and he'll head to the pull-up bar for chest to bar pull-ups for the first time. Is he going to do singles here? Don't hate this idea at all, honestly. Benson back on the chest to bar pull-ups. Eubanks has moved into his 2nd set or 7th round of shuttle runs. Spratley 2 strict handstand push-ups to go. And Netherton and Wilson are still rep for rep with each other. Benson moves into the 7th set of single leg squats. Gearzal moves into the 6th. Eubanks right in between them. He's on the shuttle runs on the far right side of the screen in the orange. Spratley still behind Gearzal. 9 reps behind at this point. Benson will, at the 15-minute mark, will advance into the start of round 8. Then 22:19, Chris Didyoung, that's the time that he's chasing. 1 heat still to go, the top 7 men to start the day. All of those guys are still inside the top 10 after this morning's events. And Creighton Benson picking up the pace. We haven't seen anyone move with this kind of urgency on the shuttle runs yet. Love to see it, quite frankly. Gearzal maintaining his lead over Spratley. Benson will slow it down here for the final shuttle run. Eubanks on the chest bar pull-ups, currently 2nd in the heat, right side of the screen. Take a break. Creighton Benson, strict handstand push-ups are no problem for this man. Left side of the screen there. It's another set done. Last deficit handstand push-up for Alec Frost in the green there. No rep, heels come off the wall early. Not every judge has made the call like that, but it is technically the right call. Story of this heat right now is Creighton Benson. 3 chest bar pull-ups to go in round 8. After these reps, will enter the final round, which will be regular kipping handstand push-ups and bar muscle-ups. Eubanks, far right side of the screen, second in the heat. Gearsall and Spratley are on the same set of strict handstand push-ups. Gearsall in the blue shorts, Spratley kneeling there, 2 lanes to the right of him. Ross has finished, he is now 12 spots away from finishing round number 5. Gunnar Wilson, left side of the screen, has pulled ahead of Netherton. These guys have been basically inseparable. No rep for Netherton. He comes off the wall. Final round for Creighton Benson at the 17:45 mark. Should be looking at a new time to beat here with 1 event to go, and a pretty impressive time at that. Hudson Fricky in the men's 35-39 division, the exact same workout, did finish underneath 20 minutes.
And then heat 3, individual 12, athlete corral, heat 3.
Final shuttle run here for Creighton Benson. Mentioned that last night he had a very impressive score on the double up rope climb deadlift workout. And the gymnastics clearly a strength for him. Easy 6 on the kipping handstand push-ups. Let's see how much time he takes before the muscle-ups. Gonna chalk it up. There's Gearsall and Wilson on the left, Spratley on the right. There we go, Creighton Benson. 9 muscle-ups and 12 pistol squats away from the time to beat. He's at the 19-minute mark when he jumped up on the bar. That's 3. 5 down, 4 to go. Gonna take a calculated break there. Gearsall with about a 4-rep lead over Spratley. Benson back up. Two reps to go on the muscle-ups here. Still got about 2.5 minutes before the time to beat, but another heat, top men coming up. You know he wants to get across that finish line. 1 more muscle-up and 12 single-leg squats, all that remains for Benson. Now let's see about Eubanks. Eubanks right side of the screen in the orange.
We got 10 minutes in the counts.
And Creighton Benson, 20:27, new time to beat. Here goes Eubanks. Six skipping handstand push-ups for him in this final round. Easy day. He can still get underneath the time from heat number 1 for sure. Strict handstand push-ups for Spratley. Gearsall with the no reps. So Spratley and Gearsall, things are tightening up, I believe. 2 and 3 reps remaining. Kyle Eubanks, 9 bar muscle-ups and 12 single leg squats to go. Drops off there at the 21:19 minute mark, 1 minute away from Chris Didyoung's time. We heard from Chris, he said he wants to get into Heat 2 tomorrow. He's gonna beat all these guys except for Benson and maybe Eubanks. Gearsall and Spratley appear to be tied. Nope, Spratley heading back to the rig, so Gearsall still fending him off. Eubanks chalking up here. Maybe 4 reps to go. Gearsall sticking to the singles on chest to bars. Eubanks' final muscle up done. So Didyoung is going to have the second best time entering the final heat. Eubanks will almost definitely have the third best time. Spratley now to the pull-up bar. It's like he's 7 reps behind Gearsall, who's still doing singles, but it's still working out for him. And he'll step forward to the single leg squats in round number 8. Eubanks will scurry across the line. 22:40.
Kyle Eubanks at the finish. Just under 23 minutes. That was Kyle.
When you win your heat, you sit in a chair like a king. Here's on Spratley on the same set of single leg squats. Round 8 of 9 for these two guys. The next finisher in the previous heat was Fidel Chavez, 24:47. Gunnar Wilson will head out on another set of shuttle runs. He's at least a full round behind these guys. Gearsall 4 reps ahead. Still of Spratley, very close between these two guys. Here comes Spratley. Black t-shirt, close, towards middle of the screen there. All the remaining men on the floor are on shuttle runs, but in different rounds.
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes.
You heard our MC there, 6 minutes till the cap. Gearsall 1 shuttle run to go here. He'll have kipping handstand push-ups coming up. Spratley about 1 shuttle run behind him. Netherton up on the wall. Still struggling through some strict handstand push-ups. Gearsall kicks up right away. Now he did all singles on the chest to bars. Let's see what he's got in reserves for the muscle-ups. I have a feeling that singles there is not going to get it done against Spratley. Strict handstand push-ups for Wilson. Chest to bar pull-ups for Netherton on the right side of the screen. 24:47 has passed by so Fidel Chavez will have the 4th best time through 2 heats. Let's see what Bobby's got here.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Spratley is onto the muscle-ups. It's going to be a set of 3 for Gearsall out the gate. Strict handstand push-ups for Bross on the right side of the floor. Bobby with a 3-rep lead on Spratley right now. Now a 4-rep advantage. Spratley, if he stays on the bar, might be able to erase that. Look how easy the muscle-ups look for Spratley there. Gearsall down after 6. Spratley's still on the bar. He's gonna do a set of 5. So 3 reps to go for Bobby, 4 reps to go for Spratley. Now they still have the single leg squats after this in the final round. and Bobby will absolutely want to get there ahead of Spratley. Four minutes to the cap. And Bobby does get him done. So 12 single leg squats away from an event finish here. Spratley back on the rig. 3 reps to go now for him. One more for Spratley. He's going to drop down. Lost his grip on the right side a little bit. Not sure if you guys can see it. Just got his finger caught. And Bobby Gearsall, for a workout that had 108 of his least favorite movement in it. Pretty damn good performance here. Gearsall will get it across 26:51 unofficial. Here comes Spratley.
3 minutes in the cap, 3 minutes.
Spratley's going to be our next finisher. One more rep for Alec Ross, right side of the screen. 5 reps here for Spratley to finish out the workout. 27.5 minutes deep here. Two more single leg squats for Gino.
Keep fighting, fellas, keep fighting.
And Spratley's gonna hand it across the line.
Let's go.
27:44. Two minutes to the cap. The final heat of men will be coming up here momentarily. 3 men still on the floor. Wilson into his final round on the far side with the kipping handstand push-ups. Got a no rep for the heels coming off early. All the work that Gunnar Wilson has done, kipping handstand push-ups, slowing him down here in the final round. Netherton off the wall.
1 minute. 1 minute of work. Every rep. Let's go.
Netherton, final chest of all pull-up done. Let's see if Gunnar can get any muscle ups in here. In the previous heat, Chad Beck got to the muscle ups but didn't get any, so separator there. 15 seconds left. Let's see if Gunnar can hold on. That's 3. 4.
3, 2, 1, time. And 5, boys.
All right, 2 heats down, 1 to go. Final heat of men strapping up their vests in the corral area here. Underneath the Oakley tent inside the Greenville Convention Center. Greenville, South Carolina. FITTEST of South Carolina 2024. It's going to be the final heat of the day.
All right, folks, we got one more heat. Last heat of the day.
Last 7 athletes taking the floor today. Top 7 to start the day. They're all still inside the top 10. We'll go over all the details, the standings, and the workout here in just a minute. The task before them is going to be "Don't do me like that." 30-minute time cap. Long one. We've had 6 finishers out of 14 men so far. It's about half the men able to get it done. I think we'll see most of these guys able to do it. The task is on the screen there, 9 rounds. Shuttle runs and single leg squats at the beginning and end of each round. Deficit handstand push-ups with kipping pull-ups for 5 rounds. Strict handstand push-ups, no deficit, with chest to bar pull-ups have to also be kipping for 3 rounds, and 1 round of kipping handstand push-ups and muscle-ups to finish it out. Nathaniel Martinez here started the day in 6th. After this morning's events, he's still in 6th on 294 points. He's been 6th, 6th, 7th, and 8th on the workout so far, showing great consistency. Robert Wolfington there, no shirt on in the red, white, and blue shorts, has dropped from 4th to 10th after this morning's events. He was 13th and 3rd yesterday, 17th and 12th today. He's on 267 points. Caleb Sylvie still with the neon hat on. Been rocking it all week. Black shirt, excuse me. He's currently second, 380 points. His event finishes so far, second, 1st, and 3rd. Maybe winning this competition if it weren't for this man right here, Caden Myers. First place, first, second, and 1st. He's been almost unstoppable, 395 points, only giving away 5 total points to Sylvie on the lifting event earlier today. Seth Beck will be next to him. Seth Beck, one of 3 brothers in this field. He was 3rd at the start of the day. He still sits in 3rd place, 320 points. So he's 60 points behind Sylvie, and was only 3 points ahead of Pearsall. Seth had gone 2nd and 7th yesterday, 4th and 10th earlier today. He's been kind of up and down. Let's see if he can have another top finish here. His twin brother Weston was 5th to start the day. He's dropped back to 8th on 287 points. 15 points behind 5th place, which is now Jordan Sepola, who's over there underneath the rig and is the last man in this heat wearing the all black, jogging towards us. Jordan Sepola started the day in 7th. He's now in 5th. 10 seconds, final heat of the day. Event 5 of 7 for the final heat of Elite Men on day 2 here from Greenville, South Carolina. And they're off. That initial traverse doesn't count. Their first shuttle run is now complete, and Caleb Sylvie choosing to walk right out the gate. Mentioned that he has a 60-point lead over 3rd place. Would a good performance from Seth Beck here be enough to erase that, or does Caleb Sylvie have a plan in place? We've seen a lot of athletes walk later in the rounds. Wolfington and Martinez kick up to the wall. Myers right behind them. Weston. And then Seth and Jordan Sepola as well. Sylvie, no rush. Hayden Myers first off the wall and to the pull-up bar. First set of 9 kipping pull-ups for him. As Sylvie heads to the pull-up rig, last in the heat, Myers heads off of the pull-up rig, first in the heat. Weston Beck closest to him. Wolfington, Martinez, Seth Beck, and Jordan Seppala as well. Sylvie, only man on the pull-up bar, 3 pull-ups to go for him in round number 1. Caden Myers at the minute 40. Mark heads out. Early leader here for the overall leader. Seppala and Weston exchange glances. They head down the floor. Nathaniel Martinez in the 4 spot. No rep for Wolfington there in his final rep allows Chad Beck to move ahead of him. Seth Beck, excuse me. And Sylvie about 35 seconds behind Myers, bringing up the rear. Myers, no time wasted in the transition, immediately up there on the walls in the red shorts. Deficit handstand push-ups can be kipping, as you see, 4-inch deficit. Myers first to the pull-up bar, Weston Beck, Jordan Seppala, and now Robert Wolfington, as Nathaniel Martinez getting caught up on the wall here. 1 rep to go for him. Allows Seth Beck to pass him by as well. Caden Myers, Weston Beck, Jordan Seppala, Robert Wolfington. Now Seth Beck and Nathaniel Martinez. Myers sets off on the shuttle runs in round number 3. Seppala about 10 feet ahead of Weston Beck there. Wolfington will head off just about a step ahead of Seth Beck. Those are the top 5 in the heat. Judge's hand up for Nathaniel Martinez, far side of the floor. Myers back to the handstand push-ups. And he'll get those 6 reps done before Seppala gets his hands down to the plates. Seppala with 1 rep, 2 reps, and now Weston Beck 2 reps behind him. As Wolfington kicks up on the other side of the floor, just obstructed by a few judges there. Myers into the single leg squats. Seppala is going to be next. He finishes up that set of pull-ups. Weston Beck 1 rep behind him. Wolfington about 5 reps behind them. As Seth Beck jumps up 5th in the heat still. Top times from earlier heats. Brayton Benson 2027. Chris Didyoung out of the opening heat 22:19. Fidel Chavez out of the same heat, 24:47. Oh, excuse me, Kyle Eubanks came in at 22:40. Those are the top 4 times so far. Bobby Gearsall, who was 4th place overall to start this, has the 5th best time through 2 heats on a workout that he knew would be challenging for him. Still Myers, Seppala, and Weston Beck. Wolfington and Seth Beck, 4th and 5th. And then Nathaniel Martinez and Caleb Sylvie, 6 and 7 in the heat. There goes Wolfington holding the 4th spot. Caden Myers back on the pull-up bar. Seppala extending his lead over Weston a little bit there. But he'll kick off the wall. Let's see if Weston Beck has a six in a row and can chip back into that lead. Myers was dropped down. Wolfington kicks up on the other side of the floor. Seppala still in the 2 spot, but only about a half rep ahead of Weston. Seppala up, Weston up. So, little cat and mouse game between Jordan Seppala and Weston Beck. Wolfington hanging just on their tails as well. Caden Myers jumped out to an early lead and stays there. See you tomorrow, Will. Okay, good to see you. Daniel Martinez and Caleb Sylvie out on the shuttle runs in the same round. Caden Myers a full round ahead of those guys. Seppala faster than Beck on the single leg squats. Beck generally faster on the handstand push-ups. And Seppala 1 rep ahead of Weston Beck here. Myers, Seppala, Weston continuing to be the top 3. Seth Beck trying to reel in Wolfington. Wolfington still 4, Seth 5, and then Sylvie and Nathaniel Martinez with another no rep over there. Caden Myers back up on the wall. Should be his last round of deficit handstand push-ups. We're just past the 8-minute mark. And Caden Myers' plates are going to be removed. The yellow ones will be taken away. That's the indication that the 5 rounds of handstand push-ups with a deficit are done. See how many reps Seppala is able to get in here. This is where Weston was able to catch him last time, and as Seppala kicks off the wall, Weston kicks up, and they should both have 2 reps to go. And Weston actually this time takes the lead by half a rep. But it's Seppala up on the pull-up bar first. About a rep and a half ahead of Weston Beck. Wolfington kicking up for his final set on the other side of the floor of the deficit handstand push-ups. Seth Beck working on the shuttle runs in the same round. Now Caden Myers is going to move into round 6, the second part of this workout. You see on the screen there, in these 3 rounds, he'll have strict handstand push-ups with kipping chest-to-bar pull-ups. 5 rounds are done. The 3-round portion is coming, and then the 1 round will be at the end of the workout. Sylvie appears to have moved ahead of Nathaniel Martinez, who's now in the back of the heat. So it's Caden Myers and Seppala now 1 rep again ahead of Weston Beck. We're going to find out how the strict handstand push-ups look, though. Here goes Caden. Upside down in the pink shorts there. Solid set of 6 for him. He'll head to the pull-up bar for the chest-to-bars. First time. Very nice on the chest-to-bars for Caden Myers. Tight kip at the bottom. Easy set of 9. Now Seppala is going to head to the strict handstand push-ups, and let's see how these look. He's getting them done. The two there to kick things off. I have a feeling that Weston is going to be able to pass him up on these once again. Five for Weston. I think maybe 4 for Seppala. And Weston does make the pass there. Sylvie working on some pull-ups. This is his last set of pull-ups. He'll move into round 6 after this at the 11:40 mark. So he's trailing the heat, but he's still in the mix as far as most of the other competitors are concerned. Weston gets 6 chest to bars done there. Seppala, one last strict handstand push-up to go here, and Wolfington now on the strict handstand push-ups, other side of the floor. And with Seppala failing a rep, and Seth Beck on the strict handstand push-ups as well, could be a little bit of trouble here for Jordan Seppala. Wonder if he's from Finland. Seppala. Wolfington, 1 to go. Seppala gets that one done. Looks like Seth Beck has 1 left to go. Wolfington, same thing. So it's Myers well ahead. Weston Beck now in second. Seppala about 9 single leg squats behind him. Seth Beck is overtaking Wolfington. They're both now heading to the pull-up bar for chest bar pull-ups in round 6. Sylvie is on the shuttle runs, walks, while Nathaniel Martinez is working on the single leg squats. Both of them have finished 5 rounds of deficit handstand push-ups and kipping pull-ups. Wolfington with the chest to bars on the far side of the floor. Seth Beck in the black shirt, green shorts, doing the same on the near side of the rig. Hands up for both. Seppala and Weston Beck both on shuttle runs here in the same round. Aiden Myers threatening to lap the entire field. Now he's relegated to a walk as well. Maybe looking at the time and realizing that he's got plenty of it. 20:27, Creighton Benson. And there goes a little jog for Caden Myers. Some strategy, just maybe catching the heart, getting the heart rate settled a little bit.
We got 14 minutes in.
Weston will kick up on the wall. Chooses for 3 this time. I really like that. Let's see Caleb Sylvie strict handstand push-ups. Green shorts, black shorts, other side of the rig there. Green shorts, black shirt. Excuse me. Seppala will kick up on the left side. He'll get 2 and come down. I think that's a good choice for him. Caden Myers. Should be his final set of strict handstand push-ups. There's 4. This kid is just playing good. Weston currently second in the heat on the chest bars over there. He's had event finishes of 5th, 8th, 10th, and 9th. He's sitting 8th overall. His brother, Seth, is in 3rd. There's 33 points between them, and that absolutely could be erased. Caleb Sylvie motioning something to the crowd over there, not sure entirely what. Nathaniel Martinez, strict handstand push-ups, far side of the floor. That's going to be a no rep. Wolfington heading back to the rig. Seppala, 2 reps to go in this round. Should be at singles here. I believe Seth has also 2 reps to go. Now 1 rep to go. No, now 1 rep to go. Sorry, trying to read the judge's fingers there. Caden Myers at the 16-minute mark. Last. Weston Beck, second in the heat. So Seppala has fallen behind here with the strict handstand push-ups, slowing him down. He does get that one. Aiden Myers should be on the Kipping handstand push-ups here at the 16:45 mark. An absolute runaway from the heat. Drayton Benson's time is looming.
Yeah, Kate.
Aiden Myers all alone here on the muscle-ups. Give him the close-up profile that he has earned. Aiden Myers closing in on the 4th event win in 5 events. And an absolutely commanding lead. The only man who was close to him on the leaderboard was Caleb Sylvie. And Sylvie's going to give away a ton of points on this workout. Weston Beck, left-sided screen, has moved solidly into the 2nd place in the heat. 18 minutes has just elapsed. 2 minutes and 27 seconds until Drayton Benson's time to beat, and that's not going to be an issue at all. And 18-year-old Aiden Myers races across the finish line. Another incredible and impressive performance. Fastest time in any division all day.
Thanks. I've got it.
Just talked to Caden real quickly off camera, telling him that's not the same athlete that I saw at Crash Crucible last October, and especially with the high skill gymnastics, he has come a long way. He said, yeah, man, I've been putting in the work. Clearly hungry, and it's clearly paying off. Drayton Benson, 2027. He's watching in anticipation here, but I think he knows that he might be looking at a 2nd place finish. Now Weston Beck should be in his final set of shuttle runs here. And he could potentially lock up the 3 spot in the event. After that 2027, 22:19, Chris Didyoung out of the opening heat. Chris Didyoung looking real solid. And 22:40 from Kyle Eubanks in heat 2 are the next 2 times. We're just past the 20-minute mark. So Creighton's gonna take 2nd in this one. Weston Beck, it's a good score that he's putting up on the board. You see how tired he is, and then you look at Caden Myers, man, that guy. Big handstand push-ups for Weston here. Just Barca Seppala, he'll be relieved to get those strict handstand push-ups over with. It's gonna be a tight race for the 3 spot in the heat. There goes Seth Beck entering what should be his final round. Muscle ups for Weston Beck. Drayton will officially take 2nd place. And we got 1 minute and 19 seconds to see if Weston can sneak a 3rd spot or if Chris Didyoung out of the 1st heat is going to be that man. Sylvie working on some strict handstand push-ups. Last single leg squat in that round for Seppala, and he'll head out on a trot. Wolfington as well. These are the 3 guys battling for the next spot in the heat. Weston needs to get up on that bar. A couple precious positions on the leaderboard that he's probably not aware of. Could be slipping by here. Ooh, hand comes right off there. That changes things. So Kipping handstand push-ups for his brother. And now Seth Beck is in the mix to potentially overtake Weston. In the meantime, we're 19 seconds away from Chris Didyoung, so he's gonna end up third in this event overall. Kyle Eubanks, Didyoung was 18th overall entering this one. Eubanks was 15th. Massive shifts on the leaderboard coming again. Both Beck twins are up on the bar, as is Wolfington. Weston comes down. Robert Wolfington looking to have a nice rebound after the lifting events earlier today where he went 17th and 12th. Cephala on the muscle-ups as well. And suddenly it's four men battling for these positions. 22:40 is fast five for Eubanks, will take fourth overall. Now we're looking at 24:47 from Fidel Chavez from the opening heat. And Bobby Gierzos on Weston forgot that he's got the pistols. "23 minutes have passed." This was saying Bobby Gierzol, 26:31 is the next time after that. So let's see. And Weston does look like he's gonna end up fifth here. Wolfington gets the pistols ahead of Seth. Weston Beck, 23:27, should be fifth overall. Now Wolfington and Seth Beck working on the last set of pistols. Wolfington taking a break. Cephala steps forward. Hand up for Seth Beck. Wolfington, another break. No hand up from the judge. Now it goes up at only at 3 reps. And Seth Beck's gonna race across under 24 minutes, so he will take 6th, 1 spot behind his brother. Wolfington's gonna come across also the 24-minute mark. That'll be 7th. Cephala, other than strict handstand push-ups, a great performance, and he's gonna lock in 8th place, which means Fidel Chavez will probably be 9. Bobby Gierzol will be watching in anticipation at 26:31, as he could salvage a 10th place finish here on a workout that he wasn't that confident in. 2 minutes away from his time. Five minutes to the time. And Gierzol, who entered this event in 4th place, looks like he's going to take a 10th. I think he's probably going to be happy to have this one in the rearview mirror, and he may still be in that podium battle. Weston Beck with a 5th, Seth Beck with a 6th. Sylvie, I don't know how far down he's going to fall here, but he had a 60-point cushion over Seth Beck. So things are going to get tight if your name's not Caden Myers. Go there for Nathaniel. Caleb will kick up again. There we go. 2 reps to go in this set for Sylvie. Besides Gierzol, Gino Sorelli was the only other finisher. In the opening heat, we had Chad Beck get to some no muscle-ups, but got to them. We had Gunnar Wilson get 3 or 4 muscle-ups in, and no rep there for Sylvie. another good rep for Sylvie. 1 to go in this set.
One left, kid. Let's go. Come on, Nate.
No rep. Keel's coming off the wall before finishing with control. 3
One more,
minutes.
Caleb. Let's go. 3 minutes. Let's get it, Caleb.
Sylvie, there's a good rep, and he'll head to the ring. Chest to bar pull-ups. Approaching the final 2 minutes here. Sylvie fighting for every rep here.
Come on, Nate.
These last 2 minutes could be big for him here.
2 minutes.
One more. He'll head out on the shuttles. Now he's jogging a little bit, getting through the sticking point, which were the strict handstand push-ups. Manny Martinez is going to kick up again here.
90 seconds.
One minute and 5 seconds remaining here. Kipping handstand push-ups should be coming up for Sylvie.
1 minute.
So 1 bar muscle up will push him
Give me
into
some
the
muscle.
time.
45 seconds,
He'll need
Caleb.
4 or 5 to get ahead of Gunnar Wilson. These points could be critical. Sylvie is in the podium hunt for sure. He's at a commanding second place position up to this point. 60 points clear of the field and a bunch of contenders. He's going to give away a bunch of those here. How many remains to be seen? At least 1 muscle up would be huge. There it is, 20 seconds to go.
15.
He's got to stay on the bar and try to fight for it. There's 3. 10 seconds. Every rep here could be important.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
That one
Way to fight.
will count.
All the way to the end.
Caden, we spoke briefly while the event was still going on there. You said a lot has changed since Crucible last year. What are the main things you've been working on?
Running. I sucked at running at the games this past year, so I've been running twice a week since. And it's paid off big time. Not only my running, but just my cardio has been so much better. We switched up how we've been training a little bit, and it's paid off big time. Doing a lot of skill, strength. So that's like good upper pulling, but also upper pushing, and that helps my handstands because handstands have always been great for me, like strict, but they've definitely gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I've noticed, whether it was rowing earlier today with the double unders or this long workout here, is that aerobically you look great, and you kind of attribute that to the step forward with running.
Yes, for sure. My aerobic, has gotten a whole lot better. And I've always been more of an anaerobic athlete, so I love to sprint, but like my longer workouts have done a lot better for me.
Well, it definitely showed today. Clearly sitting in a good position. You know, you're going to have a commanding lead going into tomorrow. Mentally, do you make any adjustments, or is it still eyes forward?
It's a new day. Anything can happen, so same thing for tomorrow.
All right, well, 2 events to go so far. It's been awesome to watch you.
Yes, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it.
See you tomorrow, Caden.
See you then.
Fun one there, boys.
Wouldn't define it as fun. Man, that was a grueling.
How pissed would you have been if he beat you there right at the end? After
Oh
leading the whole
man,
way?
I failed 2 muscle ups there, and it started to get mentally like, crap, am I done? You know, like, am I just muscle fatigued out? But nah, I held above him. So
You owed him that
good.
one.
I owed him. Yeah, he's been beating me all weekend, so I need to get him once. Man, he improved by 6 minutes from practice.
You know what? I've talked to about half a dozen people that have had 4 to 6 minute improvements.
Yeah,
in
he finished at
competition.
29 in practice, and I was kind of expecting to beat him a little bit worse than I did. And so when he was right behind me, I was like, okay, you're doing great.
At the Airbnb we're staying at, there's a golden eye for N64.
Oh, no.
So we were playing it before we came up here, and Wes kicked my butt like 15 kills to 3.
All right.
So when I got on that bar, I was like, oh, it's payback. But
Well,
still got it.
it's always fun to watch you guys compete. The leaderboard, I think, is going to tighten up. Should be a fun day tomorrow.
It'll be fun. Should be fun.
All right. Well, get some rest and rack up those kills. See you guys.
Appreciate it.
Always fun to talk to the Beck twins. That'll do it for day 2 from FITTEST of South Carolina. You see the equipment team already getting set up for the final day over there. We got 2 events tomorrow. We'll bring them to you in the afternoon, and we'll crown champions. FITTEST of South Carolina 2024. Thank you guys for being with us. Until tomorrow, I'm Brian Friend. Have a good evening.